So it's the end of the month again, and it's time to do another monthly review for my swing trading strategy. So you guys remember these videos I uploaded earlier on testing my engulfing strategy, 80% win rate, blah blah blah, Euro USD, everything. So if you are not familiar with this strategy, you can just go back here to watch these ones. Now, some of them I was doing a previous concept of testing 1:1 and 1:2, but I've just decided to stick to 1:2. So now I'm doing market review for, or monthly recap rather, for each of these pairs. So as usual, I will start with the highest performing to the least performing. And on number one on the list is USD CAD. We had 3 trades with plus 6R, no losses, 3 wins. Now, this is the beginning of the month. There's no bearish engulfing at this point. Nothing around here until we got to this area. Now, the reason this trade would not have been valid is because of how long this bullish candle was. Same thing with this one. But they do satisfy or obey other rules, meaning that the EMAs must spread out. The candles must not be away from the first EMA, and it must not be touching the third EMA. So you can see it here, they both obeyed it, just that they were too long, so invalid. This one now obeyed the size because it was actually a nice size. The only problem was that it was the third EMA, so another invalid one. This was now the one that was perfect, and you can see the entry, take profits, stop loss, and it worked out well. Same with this one, another engulfing, entry, take profits, stop loss, and it worked out well. Same with this one, engulfing, touch the first one, take entry, take profits, stop loss, and it's worked out well. So 3 trades, 3 wins, 0 losses. Now on ADUSD, this was the beginning of the month. There was no engulfing around this point until we got to this place. So this one shouldn't even have been a trade because of, I'm not really sure it touched the EMAs. But anyway, it's too close, so we'll just take it as a loss. So an engulfing, entry here, stop loss below these points, take profits, and it didn't work out. Now, after that, there wasn't any valid engulfing again. This was an engulfing, but it touched the third EMA. Same with this one, touched the third EMA, we come down here. This was another valid bearish engulfing, entry here, stop loss here, and target 1:2, and that's it here. So that's one win. Then after that, we couldn't find any more engulfing. This was a bearish engulfing, but it touched the third one, cancelled. And then the two EMAs, the two smaller EMAs, 8 and 13, we are not spread out. So over to this place, this was a bearish engulfing on top of an upward trend, upward spread out EMA. So cancelled. Then here was a bearish engulfing with a spread out EMA. The spread out EMA is tripping EMA. So entry here, stop loss here, and take profit. Slightly just touch the take profit before reversing. This one now is an invalid one because it's touched the third line and they are not spread out very well. So that's it on ADUS, the second best performing for the month. 2 wins out of 3 trades and plus 3R. On USD CHF, that was the third place for the month. We had the same thing, 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 loss, and plus 3R. Now, this was a bearish engulfing ball. It wasn't even close. It didn't touch the EMAs. Here was the next one, valid one. This was the first one, but it was invalidated by the fact that it touched the third EMA and the 2 smaller EMAs were not spread out. So this was one here. They spread out slightly, so it's also taken. So entry here, stop loss here, and 1:2. Moving here, nothing here, nothing here. This should honestly have been another one. I think I should have, yeah, this should have been another one here. 1:2.1. Let's see if, well, it actually is an engulfing, but the reason I will not take it is because it's not really that feasible, is it? Anyway, it's also the same with this one, so let's just take it. Sorry, excuse me, let me. Okay, yes. So that's one more win, and this one is another one. This one is a loss. This was a very weird engulfing, but it's still an engulfing. This one is under engulfing, but it touched the line. So yeah, that is it. This is an engulfing, touched the line. This one is an engulfing, bearish engulfing, but it was too long. So this is actually 4 trades. 3 of them being wins. And a plus 5R. Let me get my keyboard to write 5 instead because my physical keyboard is having issues. Okay, so this is plus 5R for years this CHF, meaning that it's taking over ADSD. Did it outperform USD card? Okay, plus 6R. So it comes in second place. Anyway, moving over to fourth place, Euro USD. Euro USD only gave us 1R. And 2 trades, 1 win, 1 was a loss. So this was it here. At the beginning of the month, we had an engulfing, a bullish engulfing entry here, take profit and stop loss here, and it stopped us out. Then this was a bullish engulfing in that one trade, so cancelled. Nothing was really here. This was a bullish engulfing, but touched the line. Did this touch the line? Okay, it actually did. So this is another loss. How am I not seeing all these things? Or rather, how am I just seeing them? Anyway, so I think this will actually affect it to 0. But before we continue, so this one is not valid too. This was a valid one here. And this engulfing is not valid. This engulfing is actually valid. Wow. Okay, no, it wasn't spread. It wasn't spread. Yes, it wasn't spread. So that's 3 trades. 0. 2 losses. So as this is 0, I think it's going to come down below X. Okay. Same thing with XAUSD. So let's check XAUSD. USD still retains the support. So this was the beginning of the month for XAUSD. Here, there wasn't any engulfing. This did not touch the line. This one was valid, but it didn't work out well. So nothing again. This one is another valid engulfing that didn't work out. Before, this one was not spread out, so it was not valid. And then this is now the valid one that worked out well. So 3 trades, 1 win, 2 losses, and 0R. Then over to GBP USD. This was a bearish engulfing in an upward trend, so invalid. Nothing really happened here, nothing happened here, nothing happened. This would have been a nice place to sell from if only we had seen an engulfing. But this is an evening star formation. The only thing I would have actually taken this trade, but I just decided to leave everything to be the most simple possible, in the sense that I will only be taking engulfing candles. I don't want to start adding more candle patterns. So this one I didn't take it, and yep, I think that's all. This is invalid here. As so no trade happened on GBP USD. And finally, NZD USD, the only one that came at a loss. This was a valid engulfing entry, take profit, stop loss. Nothing again happened here. And again, this was an invalid one because it touched the line. This would have been a very, very clean trade. And this was one that should have actually just taken my take profit before going to the stop loss. But it went because this would have ended up profitable, meaning that I would have been on massive profits for the month. But that's just it. Nothing really happened again on all the pairs. So this one ended up 2 trades, no win, 2 losses, and negative 2R. So for the whole month, it still worked out where we had 6 plus 6R plus 5R, that's plus 11R, plus 3R, that's plus 14R, plus 0, still 14, plus 0, still 14, plus 0, still 14, and then minus 2. So that's plus 12R for the month for swing traders using this strategy. This is a very, very top quality strategy, honestly. If you're not the type that has time, like I'm beginning to see that for me to be trading with my day trading strategy, I'm not really going to have time again. So if you have time, you can go ahead with day trading. If you don't, then you can come to swing trading and be trading this strategy. Do well to like, I forgot to say this at the beginning. Like the video, drop a little comment, subscribe. Let us get to 200 subscribers. Then share the video and turn on the notification button. Then when you're done, watch these other ones here. Join my Telegram community and follow me on X. Thank you guys, and we'll see you again later. Goodbye.